you did training anyway. So we thought first we're starting to get a handbrake. The other thing I need is for him to learn that if he's too close, he needs to get out.
ตอนนี้มาดูเขาโชว์น้องหมาก่อนนะคะเดี๋ยวจะพาไปดูแกะอีกทีหลัง
Get up, please. He still needs to move away. So I'm going to step towards him and say out, 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 out. All right, lie down. Monty, walk, Monty, Monty, walk. Good boy. Lie down. So you start with this, right? You need a bit of control. At some point, you need to just let the dog go, right? Now, just very quickly, he is an untrained dog. Is anyone concerned about the ducks out here? We don't have any duck lovers? No? Oh, thank you. These ducks are precious to us, like they're £7.50 each, like, you know what I mean? We can't afford to replace them willy-nilly, so we look after the ducks. This is a predator. I need to get some things in place before I let him go, right? Like, you're not just going to let the dog go, so you need to get pecking order. Now, this might come as a bit of a surprise to any gentleman in the audience, but the head of the pack, in every pack, whether that's a dog or an elephant or a human being, is always the female. It's the alpha female that's in charge, okay? The alpha male is there for different reasons. We're there for protection and breeding. It's a horrible job, someone's got to do it. When you're training the dog, you're playing the role of the alpha female, right? I'm putting my high heels, I'm not actually going to do it, but that's what I'm going to pretend to do. Now, you know, I'm not making any suggestions about anything here, but for dogs, your sex is really important, right? If a dog runs up to you in the park and it sticks its head between your legs, it's not because it doesn't have any manners. It's doing that because it needs to identify which fighting cabinet to put you in. Right? Because if you're male, you can only do a few jobs. If you're female, you can do a few different jobs. Right? So you're not going to have a nursery dog who's a male. Yeah? See what I mean? So they need to figure out who you are, and that's what they're doing. So I'm pretending to be an female. What I need from the dog is I need him to just go down and have a little belly rub. So we're just going to make it gentle. If your dog doesn't do that, don't force him over. Right? Don't take him by the scruff of the neck. You little so you know, you're going to land up with an anxious dog or a nervous dog. Right? So don't ever do that. Wait for him to do it himself. But if he's a good boy. If the dog doesn't do that, go away, walk him some more, play with him some more, feed him some more, do some other stuff. Eventually he's going to go down. You might think it's not important. It's really important. When the dog is on its back like that, belly up, it's saying, hey, I really like it in your space. I want you to recognize my scent. The strongest smell I've got is here between my legs. Have a real good whiff of who I am and you'll let me in your space. Okay? When they do it for the first time, they might even urinate all over themselves. If your dog pees all over itself, clearly you go wash your hands, wash the carpet, all that. But don't worry, it's not doing it through fear. It's just reinforcing that sense. It's quite a normal behavior for a dog. And ladies in the audience, if your husbands do that, it's not normal, okay? Seek help. For a dog, it's okay. So, we know we've got some pecking order stuff, right? We've got a bit of that. By the way, this dog's Monty, come from Yorkshire, like a rescue dog, okay? So, it's a work in progress. So we know we've got some pecking order stuff. He's got a little bit of a handbrake. I'm going to let the ducks out. What you're going to be looking at is a bit of a clock face, right? So wherever I go, I'm going to just try and explain this to you so you know what we're looking at.
ฝนเริ่มมาแล้วนะคะตอนนี้เขากำลังอธิบายถึงเรื่องการเทรนด็อกอยู่นะคะเทรนน้องหมา
But what's going to happen is the dog is going to mirror wherever I stand on the other side of the ducks. Right? But it's not stationary. Nothing sits still. The ducks are going to be moving. Whichever way I go, the dog is going to spin around and try and get to 12 o'clock. If I change direction, he'll change to get back to the 12 o'clock position. No one has ever trained a collie to hurt anything. That's built into the dog. Okay? The way you get them to work is you let them go. It's really easy.
เห็นน้องเป็ดไหมคะน้องเป็ดอยู่ในกรงตอนนี้คือเขาจะเทรนให้น้องหมาตอนน้องเป็ดเข้ากรงหรือเปล่าก็ไม่รู้เดี๋ยวต้องรอดูนะคะเดี๋ยวหลังจากดูโชว์เสร็จจะพาไปเดินดูรอบๆนะคะเขามีอะไรน่าสนใจเยอะมีขายของขายอะไรด้วย
He's not going to decide not to talk to me for 2 weeks. 2 seconds later, it's going to be fine. I'm going to encourage him. I said, well done, Monty. Good boy. You're going to hear those corrections. Okay? It's all going to happen here. Work in progress. So, before I forget, some more health and safety. I'm sure you love it. This little line around the outside of the ring here. It's, you know, you guys have respect. It's keeping you out. You know, it's not going to keep the ducks in. 100% not. If the ducks decide they're going to run under the fence there, what's going to stop them? You
เสีย
are.
งน้องหมา
Yeah. If they get out, folks, you've got one job: catch
สี
them,
อะไร
throw them
เนี่ย
back in.
ตัวนี้คือตัวที่ไม่ได้เทรน
Seriously, right? This dog's not trained. Right, so
Doggy
I
trained
can't
อยู่ข้างหลัง
command him to do it. The next one I can, this one I can't.
ตัวนี้ไม่ได้เทรน
Okay?
นะคะ
So
เขา
help
บอก
us out. And also, gentlemen, if you're wearing shorts,
จริงๆแล้วเขามาโชว์ตั้งแต่เมื่อวาน
once in a while, keep your legs together. Okay? They graze as they go. So I'm going to set it up, let them out.
เขาจะเปรียบเทียบให้ดูว่าหมาที่ไม่ได้ฝึกกับหมาที่ฝึกจะแตกต่างกันยังไงนะคะ เดี๋ยวดูนะคะไอตัวที่นอนอยู่ตรงนี้นะคะ สีน้ำตาลคือไม่ได้ฝึกนะคะตอนนี้ไล่น้องเป็ดออกไปแล้ว
Aren't they cute? I think they're very cute. And don't forget, they're very brave stunt ducks too. Coming out doing this sort of thing with untrained dogs, incredible. I wonder if I can get them through the tunnel. We're going the right way. So I'll just try it. I'll try it by myself without a dog. Test my shepherding skills. Well done, ducks.
น่ารักจังเลย
Oh, good little clap. That's always good to show that
King.
we start. That wasn't the idea, actually. Got to get them in a better place, okay? So we're walking away from that. Okay, I'm going to say let him go.
ไปแล้วน้องหมาไปแล้วน้องหมาไปแล้ว
Right, he's going to run right around.
มอนตี้นะคะมอน
We're going
ตี้
to try
นี่
and get to a 12 o'clock position. Now he's working hard because the ducks are not static. That's 12 o'clock. I just put my stick in front of his face and what did he do? Change direction. He goes the other way. So he's going that way on, so right. Right, let him go right round. I'm going to get in front of him. Watch this. We'll change direction. I'll say left. Okay? Left. What are we working on? Handbrake. Right. Don't lick your lips, brother. I saw that. Okay, let's try again. Good boy. Okay, so we're working on that. I'm not going to stop him and just stop him then. He's got to learn that he needs to stop and start. Right, so we work on the handbrake, send him out again. So he's going to get to somewhere there. Good boy. Let's go that way. I'm going to say left. Stand in a straight line. Good boy. Just want to stop. So you can see that it's pressure on, pressure off, isn't it? So it's going right. I'm going to stop him somewhere here. Give those bats a round of applause, please. Now, stop him again. Oh, they're not in yet. Got ahead of myself. Get out, 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 out. Lie down, dog. One more thing you need to train in now. Right? When is this over? It's over now. Okay? I need to walk away. He needs to come away with me. Right? Because this dog, the hardest thing to do is to train him to stop. Right? He's got to stop. He's got to learn that. He's got to come away with me now. He doesn't want to stop. He'll work till his heart stops. So I'm going to try and gently have some faith. Lie down. Have a little faith with him. And I'm just going to call him out. Okay, so now we're going to really get in. Good big reward for the dog. Right, and this he's not going again. The biggest reward is give him let him in your space. Okay? If you want to have a cuddle at that point, by all means do that. So give Monty a little clap, please. Very good job. I'm very pleased with that. We're going to introduce to the next dog. So now we're going to move on to a trained individual. This next dog we're going to
เดี๋ยวจะมีน้องหมาอีกตัวหนึ่งนะคะ ตัวสีดำขาวนี่จะเป็นตัวที่มีการเทรนแล้วนะคะ
So don't be surprised if you get a little wet nose coming in behind you. Right, Bills. Oh, hello, there he is.
เอี้ยงสาวลาวชาแนลสวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you.
ตอนนี้
So,
ยายตุ๋ยก็มาดูโชว์นะคะ โชว์น้องหมานี่ตัวนี้คือตัวที่เขาเทรนแล้วนะคะ
I neglected a vital bit of information. If these ducks are coming past there, hold on to a dog as well. Okay? As much as you
ขอบ
love
คุณมาก
your
นะ
dog,
คะ
it loves fluffy
คุณเอี้ยงสาวลาว
more. That's a little ducks here, so hold on tight. So look busy. Now he's got his first, he's got his handbrake, he's got his reverse. I'll bring him a little bit further out so you can see it. That'll do, dog?
ตามไปนู่น
Okay, that'll do. Lie down, please. Now notice when he lies down, he's not looking at me. He's looking at the ducks. We pretend they're sheep, okay? If you were in a field with 50 sheep, right, and you ask a dog to lie down and he's watching you, they're like, oh, hi, Dad, I'm here, I'm here. And the sheep decide to leg it, well, he's not watching it, right? So you know straight away, you've got a good grip dog from the outside. Once he's got his target locked on, eyes locked on. Okay, so how much information am I going to spit out on the show? I'm not sure. So, collie, quick history of the collies. The old Scottish word means useful, so useful dogs. Okay, so it's Scottish, great this dog to start with. The Scottish dog is only ever one colour. Black, red, white, brown, doesn't matter, it's one colour. The English dog, we want that dog. But you don't want it to look Scottish, so you get a border collie, which is two colours. Okay? The Welsh dog, packing out here, same thing, that dog can't look English or Scottish, so you end up with a tricolour dog. As a shepherd, we don't care what the dog looks like. We don't care about how strong its eye is. This dog has got a strong eye. If I put him in a field with a bunch of cows, the cows are going to look at him. As soon as he looks at them, they're going to go, he'll start moving. He's got a strong eye, right? Monty, I don't think he's got a strong eye. I don't know yet, right? But it's more likely that he's going to be a medium-sized dog. So he's going to be very busy to get things moving. If you get a weak-sided dog, that dog needs to be really busy to get the cows moving. Because the cows look at her and they're going up and down very quick. This isn't wrong or right.
ตอนนี้เขากำลังอธิบายให้ฟังนะคะถึงเรื่องการสอนน้องหมานะคะ
He doesn't have left and right. He's got a way he can lie, walk up, lie down, come stand and stuff. I'll put him into first gear. So the thing to remember here is imagine those 5 ducks. 6 ducks. 6? I think it's 6. Yeah. Imagine those 6 ducks are 10 sheep. Okay? And I said, and he just runs straight at those sheep. Well, what's going to happen then? He's going to land up with a sheep at every corner of the field, 2 up a tree, 3 in the crop. Right? You can't. You've got to have a real calm dog. So I'm asking him, I'm putting him in the first gear now. And I promise you, he's going to be so relaxed that you can hardly even see it. So, busy, walk up. Yeah, what did I tell you? Could you even see it? He made a move. Busy, walk up. Walk up, dog. Walk up. Walk up. What my goodness, he's so relaxed. Have a clear for eye, what are you? Walk up, dog. Walk. Walk up. Walk up. Gentle, right? Walk up. Apply the handbrake there. Right, you need a short, sharp handbrake. As the dog stops 20 meters in the wrong place, you've got to shoot him. Right? So
สังเกตสายตาของน้องหมานะคะ คือตอนนี้เขาจ้องอยู่ที่เป็ดนะคะนี่เป็ดจะอยู่ฝั่งนี้นะคะ
Lie down.
นี่
Where's he looking?
นี่น้องเป็ดอยู่ฝั่งนี้
Right, doesn't want to lose him. Walk up. Walk up.
คือ
Lie down.
เขากำลังฟังคนที่สั่งนะคะว่าจะให้ทำอะไรนะคะตอนนี้
Good boy. I won't distract you from your meal. So simple stuff. Okay, now let's let the ducks out. I'm going to get straight into doing the obstacle course with this dog. So we're going to send the ducks, they can go wherever they want. We're going to send the dog out in some direction. We're going to bring the ducks down here. We're going to try and shoot them through the tunnel using the dog. We're going to take them over to the swimming pool event. The ducks are going to run up the ramp. They're going to get to the top of that thing. They're going to do a triple somersault duck dive into the pond. You guys are hard to impress, aren't you? Don't worry, they'll probably just fall in, okay? And then we're going to put the ducks back to bed, but not using the dog, because what you don't want to do is corner little flocking prey animals like that using dogs, so we do that ourselves. Okay, well, let's release the crackers again. And we'll see where they go. Don't forget to close them out, because they just go back to bed. I will just show the dog the rabbit, so to speak. So this is great. If they go out and they start flapping their wings and wagging their tails, then that means they're pretty relaxed all as well, okay? I don't mind telling you what signs of anxiety is so you can identify for yourselves. If the ducks start panting, tucking up, sitting down, lying down, that's negative stuff. Wings flapping, tails shaking, this is all pretty good. Now remember, they flock together naturally, they also can't fly, but they're seriously relaxed, so I'm glad to see it. So we're going to send the dog out. Now which way do you want to go, Biz? By the way, I don't think I've mentioned this so far. You get right-handed and left-handed people. Some people are blessed to be able to do it with both. I went to this convent when it was really small. if you wrote with your left hand, they'd smack you in the knuckles, right? Thankfully, those days are over. We don't do that to people anymore. We shouldn't do it to dogs. You get right-sided and left-sided dogs. The strong one is right. Even if it's often the wrong way, I'll let it go that way because it's his better side. I'm not going to smack him on the knuckles. As long as he gets behind the knuckles, so this is weird.
ไปแล้ว
Lie down. Come by. Lie down. Come. Lie down. That we here. We. That's the cough line. Lie down. Lie down. Ooh, shut it again. We. Oh, not that dog. That's of no use, is it? Okay. Start this again. Gentle attack. Lie down. Come on. Lie down. Ooh. Wait. The ducks are getting obstinate. Lie down. Wait. Lie down now. This is the time. Wait. Lie down. Down. Well done, thanks. Come on, give him a tap, please. That kind of little nose right there. Have a little breather. Enjoy the view. I'm going to move over to the water event. Dog can come with me. That'll do. Come on, all the way over there. We'll start from where we're supposed to be, and we'll send him up. Now, guys, these ducks are going to run up here. They're going to get to the top. If we get all 6 ducks in that pond, I want a massive round of applause for the very highly trained stunt ducks, please. So let's give it a go. So it goes away. Back through the tunnel, one up. Lie down. Hold on. We've split them. That's not the idea. 3 out of 6. Never mind. Give them a big clap, please. Well done. And straight away into the flapping, nice and relaxed. So I'm very pleased to see it. So we're going to open that box up. Now, we're going to shift it to bed. All I'm going to do with the dog is I'm going to shove him off in that direction. And then I'm going to let these ducks, let's see if the ducks can identify where home is. Are we ready to go? I think we are. So
เดี๋ยวลงจากช่องนี้แป๊บหนึ่งนะคะ เดี๋ยวลงทำใหม่นะคะ เพราะว่า
Let's see. Have they spotted it? Lie down, dog.
เดี๋ยว
Lie down.
น้องเป็ดมานะเดี๋ยวดูน้องเป็ดกันน่ารักจังเลยอ่ะน่ารักมากเลยวิ่งเข้ามาเอ้า
What's he doing? Come on, Cracker. Don't lock it out.
One out.
เอา
Oh, it's locked out.
There's one
What's
out.
happening? You know he's not in there. He's not in. He's so confident in the duck's ability, not mine. He's so confident in the duck's ability. Busy, come here. Come here, you little white duck. Hey, big round of applause. Okay, now, last part of the show, we're going to finish off with a dog that does the same thing every time, so I'm going to talk to him. He's going to go over to the swimming pool. Dog, are you going to go have a drink? You're more than welcome to. Now watch this, there's the process. He's going to have a drink, then he's going to have a little pee in the water, then he's going to have another drink. Yep. Every time. Oh, you're not going to have another drink then? No. Oh, maybe you finally learned your manners. Okay, guys, thank you very much. It's just been a little training demonstration. I hope you enjoyed it.
เสร็จแล้วนะคะน้องเข้าที่แล้วจ้าเดี๋ยวจะพาไปลงจากไลฟ์นี้เดี๋ยวจะพาไปดูน้องแกะนะน้องแพะนะคะน้องแกะสิน้องแกะเนาะน้องแกะ
Okay, thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye.
เดี๋ยวต่อนะคะ
อีกประมาณ15 นาทีสิมีมา
เดี๋ยวต่อนะคะ ยังไม่จบนะคะ เดี๋ยวต่อจะลงจากไลฟ์นี้ก่อน เดี๋ยวต่ออีกไลฟ์หนึ่งนะคะโอ้ยแดดร้อนมากเลยตอนนี้แดดร้อนมากเลยตอนนี้เดี๋ยวตามไปอีกนะคะ ยังไม่จบนะคะ น่ารักมากใช่ไหมคะ ขอบคุณมากนะคะ คุณสาวลาว เดี๋ยวเจตุ๋ยลงจากไลฟ์นี้ก็จะไปต่ออีกไลฟ์หนึ่งนะคะ ตอนนี้คือร้อนมากเลย ร้อนมากๆเลย อันนี้เป็นบริเวณที่เขาโชว์น้องแกะเมื่อเช้านะคะ แต่เขาจะมีโชว์อีกรอบหนึ่งอีกเนี่ยคือบริเวณที่น้องเขามายืนนะคะ แท่นของน้องเขาเลยโอ้ยไม่ได้เอาหมวกมาดูสิหัว นี่น้องแกะเขาเป็นอย่างนี้เลยนะคะ นี่เดี๋ยวให้ดูก่อนนี่ น้องเขามีแต่ตัวเบ้งๆอย่างนี้เลยนะคะ เนี่ยเห็นไหมอันนี้เป็นแกะของประเทศอังกฤษเลยนะคะ เดี๋ยวจะพาไปดูว่ามีกี่พันนี่นะคะนี่ทั้งหมดนี่คือเป็นแกะของประเทศอังกฤษนะคะนี่แบบนี้เลยที่เขาเอามาโชว์วันนี้นะคะโอเคเดี๋ยวไปเจอกันอีกไลฟ์ต่อไปนะคะ